Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here. I'm gonna go in and show off the Magik fight in Labyrinth of Legends that I did with the Carina Challenge. I did this back in June, and just been holding on to the footage. And I had a buddy in my alliance that was doing this, and he had some hard times with it. I think he did like twice as many revives as I did, and so he had a hard time seeing like how well I did. So I figured I'd show the footage and kind of show you the strategy that I used. Now it definitely could be played better, could be boosted even more, and that would help. But I have a 15%, I think a 15% attack, a 10% health and attack, and a 15% health. And I definitely had more boost available, but this is what I used. Oh, and then I also used a 12% tech boost. I didn't do a power back boost because you really won't get any power back, just because the health pools are so large in Labyrinth. So, but the 12% boost will definitely help to get some extra damage. And you need to get some big damage on the special attacks. Make sure you build up your combo. The more combo you have, the more damage you have. So we start off on this one with an intercept, and basically, you only have so many parries. The limbo timer is quite short. Not the limbo, the enrage timer is quite short. So I'm trying to minimize when I parry, and I'm trying to make sure that I only knock her over the special 1 bar, trying to never push her over to special 2, just because the limbo chance is higher on the special 2, so it's better to trigger multiple special 1s over a special 2. And then when I push her over a special 1, really want to make sure that you're kind of pausing and not hitting more, because you do not want to do damage that's just going to get reversed and be giving her power to get to another special 1 or special 2. So basically I'm trying to make sure that I'm minimizing the hits while she's in limbo, so that I can trigger limbo less and have less damage reversed. And I do have max petrify mastery on, so if I do stun her, 30% less power is gained while under the stun, so that is helpful. But again, you only have so many stuns, so I'm trying to utilize those as best I can. And I found I was able to basically take off 10% per run on average. Now there were some that I did worse, where I got like 5 to 6%, but there was one run that I got over 18%. So depending on how good the limbo RNG is when you push over a bar, can really make or break how much damage you do, because the limbo damage is pretty crazy. And then once she goes into enrage, the limbo damage is really amped up and it will just nuke you. So here you can see I'm enraged, so I think when she pushes her over, yeah, it pretty much almost kills me right there. Yeah, it does. There you go. Also, just keep in mind I do have that 12 Days of Christmas thing going on. So if you're the first person to see that Falcon, put it in the message and check out some of the other videos. I don't think we've had a response on all of them yet. So yeah, so that was my first attempt. Not too bad. I got like 11% damage, and overall I think it was like 174k off of 86 hits, which isn't too bad. That's a pretty average run for me. And the best that I got was up to 105 hits. And the difference between 86 and 105 hits may not sound like a lot, but it was basically like an extra 100,000 damage for those extra 20 hits. So if you have bigger health and attack boosts, definitely I would recommend applying those, because that's going to let you get more hits in. And the farther you can get in with your combo, that's just how Star-Lord works. You just get more damage. So if I could have done 5 runs with like 18 5% or so. Wouldn't have used as many revives, but I used 9 revives total, and I pretty much healed Star-Lord up to full health as much as I could. And yeah, I didn't feel like it was too bad. This is probably one of the most costly fights other than Maestro on the path. A lot of them aren't too bad. I preferred the easy path versus the short path, just because I felt like I personally enjoy the standard fights that don't have the extra Labyrinth, Mark of the Labyrinth nodes. So yeah, and then one other tactic that I use is I will hit into their block, Magik's block, and then go into a quick block and try to bait out a heavy, and that can get you an opening to get in and get a combo going. And then as much as possible, trying to do a lot of shortened 3 to 4 hit combos with a draft back intercept. And then just kind of make sure I'm backing off when I'm close to pushing her to special 1 to make sure that if she does trigger Limbo, that we pretty much halt and just wait that out. And yeah, so here's another one. This one we actually get up to 99 hits, and we do 178k damage. So we only did like 4,000 more damage, even though we got 15 hits. I think we just got unlucky with the crits, and if you get power drains, it's kind of nice, but you really either want shocks or heal blocks, in my opinion. Obviously shocks are the best, but yeah, there, we died to Limbo again, haven't gotten hit yet. And out of all of these 10 attempts, I only get hit 4 times. We end up doing 811 hits to take down the 1.5 million health and take 4 hits. So it's pretty good. I mean, basically we had 3 fights where we took, or 2 fights we took 1 hit, and the very last fight it took 2 hits. And so we were able to manage around the Labyrinth evade that comes in ever so often. And yeah, so like right there, so we're trying to bait out the heavies, and then use our parries sparingly, and then bait out and just have the intercept game on point, and that will really help to get maximum damage out of Star-Lord. Save the L2s. You can see sometimes I get to the L3, and it's mainly because I just didn't have an opening to throw the L2 just because of Limbo. But yeah, I will let these next few fights just kind of play out, but that's kind of been my strategy. I know you can also have max pacify, which basically if you stun her while under the stun, their abilities are going to be like 30% less. So if you stun and push her over L1, the likelihood of her Limbo triggering is going to be less. I'm pretty certain I didn't have max pacify on this. I think I tried that on the Canada challenge, and it just didn't really work out so well, so I didn't bother adjusting my masteries. But if that's part of your core mastery setup, definitely going to help you there. But yeah, I'll let these play out, and I'll see you towards the end. Alright, so I was hoping that I could get that Magik down on that last attempt, but a little bit too much health. I got, 11%, which was kind of a standard run. 85 hits, 172k. So we're gonna heal up Star-Lord and go back in. I didn't reapply, or do I reapply some boost? No, I do reapply some boost, just attack boost. Health boost definitely does help for this fight, just because the Limbo. So yeah, we end up taking 2 hits. I think I might get evaded and smacked around a little bit. And the sad thing is if you get hit in any of these fights, you just hope that it's early, because combo is everything for the damage. We are in Assassin's range, so we do have amped up damage and ability accuracy reduction. And we just gotta get 86k there. Yeah, so she evades me. Was that a double evade? She just evaded and then dexed out of my next attack. So yeah, so I did get hit there. We're gonna finish this off though. It's not that much health left, thankfully. And yeah, this is the Star-Lord Carina Challenge. It's kind of frustrating, I really enjoyed the Sabretooth Canada version with using Sabretooth, just because I like using Sabretooth. He's fun. In Humans 1, I did not like it at all. The Maestro fight is terrible because you have that tech RNG with the regen. But yeah, hopefully this kind of gives you a little glimpse as to what you can do and what you can expect to see if you go on the easy path on the outside instead of going the short path. It was just my choice to do that. I felt like that was just better for me. It may not be for you, but if you do choose this, I think you can get her done with 10 revives. And if you boost bigger, it definitely can probably get her done with maybe 6 or 7. But yeah, we get her right here, knock her out, and then here's a quick overview of all of the fights and the stats. I felt like I did pretty well. Had I been boosted more, it would have been better, but not too bad overall. But thanks for watching, fellas, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.